This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Magna Gold, Mr. Arturo Bonillas. Buenas tardes, Arturo. How are you, sir?
Buenas tardes, Gerardo. I'm doing very well. Thank you. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you very much for asking. I'm excited to speak with you again because you just had some news a few days ago that was nothing short of impressive. You provided a corporate update that included gold production of 2,349 ounces in May at an operating margin, not cost, margin of $1,121 per ounce. You also outlined what the plan is moving forward. I would love for you to provide us with a brief overview of the exciting second half of the year that Magna has in store for everyone.
Of course, Gerardo, thank you. For the second half of the year, we have various priorities. Number one, we are going to prepare a pre-feasibility study level that will be completed before the end of the year, Q4, which will include an important amount of new drilling inside and around the existing open pits, as well as an updated information on new metallurgical work and costs, as well as an optimized mine plan. That will give us the chance to show that how the mine will be turning around completely. I expect it to be a very successful story by then. So that's on the mine front. We are also moving accelerated in drilling the silver project that came with the package. It's called La Pima.
You're excited about La Pima, right, Arturo? Sorry to cut in, but I know that La Pima is a target and a property that the company is very excited about, and I want you to tell us why.
Well, La Pima is an operation that was open in the early 1900s, and we've been inside La Pima. It's an underground mine, currently high grade. Out of 500 samples or more, we found a range of between 100 and 1 kilogram of silver per metric ton in the assays. So we are really very excited about it. It's a 3-kilometer long structure. You can see various old mines along the way, and we are ready to go and drill it for the first time. We had it before, but we didn't prioritize it during our Timmins days because we had other priorities then. But now I think it's time to do it. So yes, I think that we'll have very nice surprises there. We're just waiting for the permits, and we have already arranged surface agreements, and we should get started in about 6 weeks when we get all of the surface permits done. So that's coming.
Excellent. Arturo, before, and I know you have a lot, but listen, before you get to the rest of it, I have to ask you, you mentioned that La Pima is a project that you're familiar with from back in the Timmins days. So you've had this property and your eye on it, obviously, for a long, long time.
Correct. Yes, we've always had it. We've always been tempted to drill it, but again, our priorities were to replace the gold that we were extracting from the San Francisco pit at the time. But we have done a lot of geological work and a lot of sampling, both on surface and inside. We've done geophysical work, so we're very well advanced. It's a real ready property.
Excellent. Thank you for that.
So also, second half of the year, besides the in-pit and drill programs in La Pima, we are going to advance on the San Judas project. As I said before, the San Judas project is quite exciting. It promises a lot. I hope to find another San Francisco pit there. So we will keep doing the work necessary to set the drill targets. We're focusing on 3 of the 7 targets that we've identified there, and we're mobilizing already. We have a group of geologists working there, and so we hope to have results also, within the second semester of this year. Maybe we'll start drilling early next year. Those are the plans for San Judas. And there's another area not far from the pit, the San Francisco pit. It's about 5 kilometers north of that pit. It's called Veta Tierra. We drilled it in a limited form during Artemi's days, and I think we discovered something there of good size. However, we stopped the drilling at the time. I think the price gold kept dropping, and so we didn't finish the drill program. We plan to finish that drill program also, and we might have a very good surprise there. We're aiming at having a smaller, shorter-term pit to start with, to keep feeding the process plant. So in general, that's most of the things we're going to do. We are also working on extracting gold from our Mercedes property up in the Sierra Madre, the one that gave life to this company. We also have some drilling that came out with very good results, though limited, but enough to have a small operation generating cash in less than a year. And we're doing metallurgy. It's just looking pretty good. We are analyzing that. We actually have a flow sheet already. So we're testing it, and that could be also a cash generator to help us in the early couple of years. So that's where we're at.
So drilling La Pima, drilling in and around the San Francisco mine. You plan on obviously exploration followed by drilling at San Judas, and you have the pre-feasibility study, which I believe the news release outlined it would be complete by the end of July. Is that correct, Arturo?
Yeah, there's 2 technical reports. One which will be complete by the end of July. That will not include new information because we still don't have any new drilling. The purpose of that is to be able to provide guidance to the public and investors. We cannot provide guidance yet because we have to update all that information. So that's July. But we have already started working on a pre-feasibility study level, which will include the new drilling that I told you, and new metallurgy and optimization work. Basically, the pre-feasibility study shall be ready Q4, and we hope, and I think we will add extra ounces to the current mine plan. So that's the difference. There's 2 technical reports.
I think that's an important catalyst to highlight here, that technical report, and the fact that it will allow you to provide formal production and cash cost guidance is going to be critical moving forward, because you and I spoke last time and I explained to everyone that I didn't feel the market was treating you as a producer, and a part of that, of course, is that there isn't guidance at this point, and people aren't able to put pencil to paper unless you go back and as I did, and study the guidance by the previous operator and kind of ballpark what that looks like, which is what excited me about the production profile. So I can't wait until people can hear it from you, and I'm looking forward, Arturo, to the multiple catalysts that you have for the rest of 2020, and frankly 2021. It's going to be a busy part of the cycle, I believe.
Oh, believe me, yes. We will be into a new category of a company here. We will be probably opening up new pits, building new mines. It will be great. I'm very excited about the future of the company. And remember, we've always had as our target 200,000 ounces of gold production per year, 5 million ounces of gold in the ground by 2023. So we are fast tracking it, and we'll get there.
And on top of that, you're going to add some silver with La Pima. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Arturo, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Gerardo, and anytime we'll give you an update. It's important.
I'll let you go because I know you have a lot to get to. Thanks again.
Thanks, Gerardo. Goodbye.